Welcome beautiful people, welcome to yet another video. I hope you guys are feeling good. I am glad to be back with another video, and in today's video I'm going to be doing something different for you guys. I know I have been giving you Chelsea content back to back, but how about we switch it up, I'll be doing a football week marathon for this week, and hopefully I'm able to keep up with it till as long as possible. As long as you guys support me. I really enjoy your support, your comments, your love on social media. I'm really appreciative. And other than that, I'll be doing my predictions for match week 20. We are almost getting to the end of the season, but we're not there. We are not yet there. We just passed the halfway mark, and now we are at match week 20. Now, some very exciting games. Of course, some games were postponed over the weekend, but some games hopefully will still be going on. And since they have not been postponed as of now, I will be continuing with my prediction, and hopefully you enjoy this content. In terms of Chelsea, as I am a Chelsea supporter, Blues for life, I will be giving you some Chelsea news. Of course, I will definitely dive into my predictions. So if you enjoy this content, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up, share it with your family and friends, and don't forget to subscribe. Turn on the post notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. Let's jump right into it without wasting any more time. Now, it has been a very interesting weekend, interesting Boxing Day of football. I mean, some of the winners included Man City, Chelsea, Southampton surprised us with the win over West Ham. I have to say, I was surprised by that one. Brighton had their first win for the last 5 matches, and it's been great for some teams. And although some games are postponed, it has been a while since some teams have played, so it's gonna be exciting video. It's going to be exciting week to see how the teams perform, due to the fact of COVID, due to the fact that COVID has been happening. So many games have been postponed, but I feel like this is a good way. This is good in a way, in the lines of they are able to rest the players, and of course some players are able possibly to train more, and it's good in a way. Look at the positive side. So let's jump right into it. Now, in terms of the Chelsea news, I thought I would give you an update. For the match against Aston Villa, we picked up some injuries. Now, Kante is out with a knee injury. N'Golo Kante. N'Golo Kante. No, this is so sad, but he always gives his all. He always gives 100. So when he's out, we just have to rest him. He's our biggest asset in Chelsea right now. I know R9 is also looping around right there. He is a hunter right now. His game in the game against Aston Villa, a lot of pressing. I feel like he was being fed the ball more, but I think we can do better. We can do more. Let us finish more. Let us do the clinical finishing, and we'll get the titles we really want. Then, in terms of the other person, Thiago Silva is also out. He's out with a hamstring injury, and we don't know how long it's going to be. So those are the 2 players who are out. Ziyech is also out. So that is in terms of some Chelsea news. Now let's jump into my predicted scores for the teams that will be playing midweek this week. So here goes. First of all, we'll be having Southampton versus Tottenham. Now, in terms of Southampton, they have been having a win, draw, and a loss in terms of their past 3 games. And then in terms of Tottenham, they have had a win, loss, win. Now, the chances are looking better for Tottenham. We have to also consider the fact that Tottenham have not played a number of games. Now, they're I think 3 games behind in terms of comparison to the likes of Man City, Chelsea. Chelsea, I think, are currently in their 20th game, and Tottenham will be going to their 17th game. So Tottenham, and they're currently 4th. Tottenham are currently 5th. They have a chance of passing Chelsea. They have a chance of passing Arsenal. Arsenal has been formed. Arsenal is currently 4th. But in terms of Tottenham versus Southampton, Southampton have not been having their best game. Southampton are currently 14th. But let's see what happens. In this game, I feel like Tottenham will probably be the better team. They have been performing really well. Although, in terms of the game against Liverpool, that red card against Harry Kane, it was supposed to be sustained, but they let it go. So it is what it is. We move. So in terms of the game against Southampton, I feel like Tottenham will be the better team. Tottenham for me will possibly win with a 2-1 win. So that will be my prediction. Southampton, although I feel like will still put on a fight, but at the same time, I feel like Tottenham is a better team. In terms of Conte, he has built the squad of Tottenham around Harry Kane. That's his words, apparently, or it's a rumor. But I feel like Tottenham will definitely be the better team. Now, moving on to the next game, we have Watchford versus West Ham. Now, West Ham. I have a beef against West Ham, guys. Y'all know how West Ham run a street, bro. They just pulled us under the rug and they just decided to win that game. But ever since that game, it's kind of like they pulled a curse with them, you know? They have not been able to win any of their last games, and they have just been having a loss, and a draw for their last 3 games. So in terms of West Ham, I feel like they're missing the oomph, you know? They're there, but they're still missing the oomph. So they're not doing so well. I don't feel like they're in form. But at the same time, they're still currently 6th. So I feel like they will still have a chance of winning this game. But at the same time, we cannot underestimate Watford. Now, Watford is currently 17th, and they have been having 3 losses consecutively. Watford lost to Brentford, Crystal Palace, and Chelsea. So they have been having a loss streak, and it's not looking good for them. They're currently 17th in the Premier League table, but I feel like West Ham will be the better side. Although they'll put on a fight, this might end in a draw, but I feel like, yeah, it will end in a draw. I don't feel like West Ham will win because they have not been doing so well. But hey, they'll still put on a fight. But I feel like it will end up in a 1-1 draw. That is in terms of Watford versus West Ham. Now, for the next game, we have Crystal Palace versus Norwich. And in this game, I feel like Norwich will definitely struggle. But at the same time, Crystal Palace is not that good of a team. So hold up, before you count for me. They have not been in form, and the last 3 games they had a loss, draw, and a win. So it can possibly go either way. So I feel like Crystal Palace though is the better squad. In terms of Premier League table, at their ranking, they're currently 12th, and Norwich are currently 20th. So I feel like Crystal Palace will have a better hand in winning this game. In terms of Norwich, they have been losing consecutively. The only game I feel like Norwich did really well was against Man United, where they only conceded a goal. Against Chelsea, 7 goals. Against Arsenal, 5 goals. Against Aston Villa, 2 goals. Against Man United, 1 goal. Those are their last 3 games, but I feel like they will still try and, put on a fight, but they're getting relegated, guys. It is what it is, but that is what's happening in terms of Norwich. So I feel like this game will probably have Crystal Palace getting their win. They'll possibly win this game, so I feel like it will end with a 2-0 win with a 2-0 win for Crystal Palace against Norwich. For the next game, we have Leicester City versus Liverpool. We know how Liverpool have been playing. They have been having a win. The last 3 games they had a win, a loss, and a win. In terms of Leicester, they had a loss. They had 3 consecutive losses, and currently they stand at 10th position in the Premier League table. And as for Liverpool, we know how they've been doing. They've been performing superbly in the Premier League, in the Champions League, in the Carabao Cup, you name it, Liverpool, and they have been producing goals. But AFCON is coming. There's a storm that's waiting for them around the corner in January. They'll be losing Salah and they'll be losing money in terms of the AFCON, so they will be struggling a bit, but they still have a good squad. Their defense is solid. They have a very strong defense, so I feel like, and they also have other players who are still scoring. They have the likes of Alexander-Arnold, they still have Jota, so I'll not be too worried about Liverpool. But in this game, Liverpool will definitely dominate in this game. I feel like Liverpool will win. But the game against the previous game for Leicester City against Man City, that was a very interesting game. I mean, first they were 4-0 down, then they came 4-2, 4-3 up, and then Man City just decided to demolish them. They demolished them, and then they gave them a 6-3 win. Woo! Man City are on steroids and they're just doing the most right now. So I feel like Liverpool will probably win this game, not with a very big margin, but they might possibly do it. I mean, they have the possibility of scoring a last-minute goal. So in terms of Liverpool, I feel like Liverpool will definitely win this game. So for me, Liverpool will win this game. For my prediction for this game will be possibly 4-2 win, a 4-2 win for Liverpool, and let's see how it goes. Now, before I continue, I would please kindly ask you to please subscribe. Tell me, what are your predictions so far for the teams I've mentioned? Who do you think I predicted wrongly? And what is your score predictions for the teams I have mentioned so far? Now, let's continue with the games. Now, for the next game, we have Chelsea versus Brighton. Now, Chelsea, I know if you've been following me for a while now, we have been having draws, and for me a draw feels like a loss. So we have not been having lots of losses, but we have been having lots and lots of draws. But we cannot continue like this. Our last game we had a win, although we are winning through penalties. I think our nickname is now Pen Chelsea. Shout out! I'll take it. I mean, Jorginho is currently the highest penalty scorer in a calendar year, and hey, it's still an achievement, right? So in terms of Chelsea versus Brighton, this will be an easy game, but at the same time, I feel like we should dominate this game. Lukaku is back. We have the likes of Kante who's out, Thiago Silva who's out, but we still have players who are coming in. We're still working on how to bring in more players. We're still working on how to alternate the players. False nines, although in terms of Pulisic is not working, so we should not do it anymore. Mason Mount, the finishing should be more clinical, but let's see how it goes. In terms of Chelsea versus Brighton, Brighton will also put on a fight, don't get me wrong. Brighton are also currently 9th, so we cannot underestimate them. But I feel like this will be a win for Chelsea. Can we maintain a clean sheet? I don't know. We'll see, but I feel like it will be a win. If we are not able to maintain a clean sheet, I feel like it will possibly happen. I hope not another own goal, because that is killing us, you know, Rhys James. But hey, it is what it is. It happens. So no banter to Rhys James. He has given us goals, so we move. So I feel like this will be a win for Chelsea, possibly a 3-1 win, possibly a replica of Aston Villa, or possibly maintain a clean sheet, 3-0. Let's see, but that was my prediction. A win for Chelsea. Then in terms of the last 3 games, Brentford versus Man City. Now Brentford is currently 13th and Man City is 1st. Man City have won their last 9 games. 9! Oh. It is what it is, and they're currently dominating with so many goals, winning 5 goals, 4 goals, 6 goals, 7 goals. Name it, bro. But you know, Man City will definitely dominate in this game. Now, I don't know whether they'll be able to nick in as many goals, because in terms of Brentford is a strong team. We cannot underestimate Brentford. So their last 3 games was a draw, win, and a loss. So it can possibly go in either way. But they are a pressing team. They press one-on-one players. They mark the players. But you know, Man City is like they have tunnel vision. A player is here, they'll be passing to the other. De Bruyne, Foden, Sterling, name it, you name it. The players, Mahrez, they're just so many. They just have star players, and Man City is definitely winning this game. But if it draws, oh my God, I'll take it. Please make it a Christmas miracle. But I feel like Man City will win this game, possibly with 4 goals, and I feel like Brentford will possibly score a goal. So a win for Man City will be my prediction for this game. Then Everton versus Newcastle. Now Everton is currently 15th, and Newcastle is currently 19th. Everton is not in their best form. I don't know what's happening, but they need to pick up. Of course, they sacked their coach recently, and they're still in the process of all that saga. It's the whole drama, lots of process. But I feel like in this game, Everton will definitely dominate in this game. Don't underestimate Newcastle. Newcastle are also playing today, but it is what it is. I have my own team that I support, but for this game, I'll be supporting Newcastle. So in terms of the next game, Newcastle versus Everton, I feel like Everton will have the win based on how they've been playing, but at the same time, they're not in their best form. 15th, I mean, they have been 7th at one point. I think last season they even got to a point of being ranked 7th. So in this game, we'll see. It can go either way. So, but due to the stats and how they've been playing, I feel like Everton will probably win this game. So Everton, a 2-1 win for Everton. Finally, we'll be having Man United versus Burnley. Now, Burnley has not been doing so well. It's currently ranked 18th. And Man United have not been playing games due to the fact that their games have been postponed. That they did not postpone for Chelsea when we requested due to COVID and injuries. But hey, you know, it is what it is. We take it as it comes and we move. We win, we lose, and we draw. No, we don't lose, we draw and win. So in terms of Man United, I feel like Man United might win this game. But in terms of Man United, there's a bit of confusion, you know, due to the fact that Ronaldo is back, everything is centered around him, and sometimes players have opportunities to score, but they don't do it. I don't get it. They should focus more on allowing other players to also get goals. Of course, Ronaldo is also great at finishing, but at the same time, hey, give the others a chance, you know, teamwork, team play. But in this game, I feel like Man United will win this game, so let's see how it goes. But probably not with a big margin, because they have not been doing too well. And each time they get a goal, the other team equalizes, so they have not been doing too well. Look at how they play against Norwich. Norwich will always be my go-to game in terms of Man United, because Man City won them, I think, with 5 goals or 4 goals. Then in terms of Chelsea, 7 goals. And then Man United was only able to score a goal against the 20th ranked Norwich. Sorry guys, if you're a Man United fan, you can do better. Let's see how it goes for you guys. But at the same time, Man United have not played games. They are at the same place with Tottenham with 16 games played. So they have 3 more games to play and they might possibly go up. But fingers crossed they have draws and losses so they can stay wherever they are. I think they're currently 7th. They are currently 7th, so let's see how it goes. But for this game, Man United might win with not a big margin, so a 1-0 win for Man United. That was my prediction for Match Week 20. Tell me your thoughts. Who do you think I predicted wrongly? Which team do you support? Tell me in the comment section down below. I'll be really excited to reply you, interact with you. You guys are my G's, yeah? If you enjoyed this content, please click the like button. Share it with your family and friends. Don't forget to subscribe. Turn on the post notification bell to get notified every time I upload a video. I'll definitely be seeing you in the next video. I'll be doing a preview tomorrow. Chelsea will be facing Brighton. But hey, it is what it is. We work with what we have and we make the most of it. So positive vibes and good vibes always. Ta-ta.